Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. This is my first video where I'll be talking about some doom and gloom. So some of the trolls will be happy with this video. Maybe that way I keep a balance. I'm just kidding. But yeah, there is some doom and gloom today for the first time that even I have to talk about. However, there is a silver lining at the end of the video. So a lot of people are also asking me, in fact, one person, not a lot of people, one person commented saying, why do I keep talking about how many shares do I have and how many shares my son have and that I keep buying? Am I trying to be boastful? And no, I'm not trying to be boastful. The reason why I keep talking about how many shares that I have and at the price point is to prove while other people are crapping their pants, that's the time you're supposed to buy. That's the main reason why I was able to make 65 grand the last time NIO shot up. And like I said in my past videos, I still didn't even understand the behemoth that NIO is going to be at that point when I sold some of my shares. So I hold 2,260 shares at $3.53. The same thing happened while people were panicking and getting frustrated, like some of them are commenting. That's the time to rejoice and buy, not to get frustrated and to be scared. You do what the huge institutions are doing. The 52-week low for this stock is $7 and the 52-week high is $16.88. NIO is trading at 14 cents up at $8.75 at the time of this recording. So why am I doing this video? This video is because the EU finally initiates, and remember I talked about this before, that Ursula von der Leyen came out saying that because of the subsidies that the Chinese EV companies are getting from the Chinese government, in their mind, they think it amounts to something illegal because the Chinese EV companies are able to sell their EVs cheaper. Forget Tesla and what we're doing here in America as well. We're getting a $7,000 kickback. They don't care about that because they see the threat where the Chinese EVs are superior in technology, in luxury, in price point, and they know that the European EV companies will take a big beating, which they already are, because BYD outsold Mercedes E-Class and the BMW 5 and 4 Series last month in Europe. And this is a trend that's starting to pick up. So the EU understands that this is a huge threat, but instead of dealing with it where you use competition as basically encouragement to innovate, instead of doing that, they want to start a trade war. That's just my opinion. And so the EU formally initiates anti-subsidy probe into the EU from China, into EVs from China, sorry. The investigation will be concluded within 13 months, and any provisional anti-subsidy duties can be levied within 9 months after initiation, if legally warranted. So China has promptly voiced opposition to this. And I think that if they do this, then China will reciprocate in kind, and it will cause not just a trade war with the EVs, but across the board, it will affect the global markets. Because as we see, whenever the Chinese economy is affected, the global economy is affected. That's how huge China and how important China has become. Now, having said that, this is the most damaging part of this report. They said it will be concluded within 13 months. So there will be huge uncertainty for 13 months and then 9 months thereafter. So companies like NIO, who has already put a factory in Europe to build their battery swap stations, are they going to put this on hold? this will cause a lot of uncertainty, not just for NIO, but for a lot of EV manufacturers like BYD, who is just steamrolling ahead with their cheaper cars. This will affect NIO when we come out with our sub-brand. So I really think that this is something that's going to put a beating down on all EV stocks. You know, we're heavily invested in NIO, so it's going to affect us as well. The silver lining is this. Are you going to run in panic and sell, or are you going to wait to see what happens? And if NIO pull back, like the last time when it pulled back to less than $3 and I averaged down, this is what I'm going to be doing again. I don't expect it to go to $3, but if it hits the $6 mark and less, I'll be leveraging down and buying the dip heavily again. I know some of the trolls are going to say I'm delusional again, but this is how I make money in the market, because the EU fully understands if China lashes back, it's going to be devastating for the European economy as well. It's already devastating. I mean, Germany went from the largest economy in Europe to suffering from inflation. Their factories are shutting down. They secretly are buying cheap oil and gas again from Russia in records amounts. No one's talking about that. But we have to keep our eyes on this, guys, and decide whether we want to buy the dip, continue buying the dip, or crap our pants like some people and only buy when it's going up. I do the opposite. I buy when it's going down. So I hope you guys found this video informational. Leave a comment letting me know what you guys are going to do. I know a lot of my followers like Neo San Fran. I have a couple followers, a lot of followers who understand, and I know you guys are going to buy the dip along with me. So if you guys found this video informational, guys, please give it a thumbs up. It'll help encourage me to keep doing videos. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we get rich or die trying.